industry is all about evolution and innovation. That's why I'm relaunching my education program. I'd like to introduce you guys to Covered by DHG Pro Hair. What's up, Luxe Babes? Welcome back to another Promise to Self vlog. I'm Vivi Nicole. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm a salon suite owner, a mother of 3, and in this series I vlog my day-to-day life as an entrepreneur and as a mom, and I do everything from weekly vlogs to business content, as well as just me doing what I do as a mom every day. If that type of content interests you, stick around, join the Luxe Babes family. We'd love to have you. Welcome to my Luxe Babes. Welcome back. So guys, today is really like a check-in. It's Monday, February 26th. I started this vlog on a Monday intentionally because it's time to get back to business. That's really what it is. It's time to get back to business. I have some business goals. We have some updates to cover this week. We're gonna pull a new promise this week. Yeah. Promise to Self series back in full effect. So we're gonna I'm gonna pull a new promise today. For the ones that's new here and the ones that have been following, if you guys don't know, I have a salon called deluxehairgallery.co. I also have an education platform, which is DHG Pro University. I am the lead educator there. I teach all things hair extensions. I am a microlink specialist. We also have a human hair line, a human hair company, which I am rebranding. I started rebranding this company back in last year, actually before December. I'm going to insert the clip when I first started strategizing and planning out DHG Pro Hair. So you guys see that I may not have been documented, but I have been working. I'll insert that clip I put on TikTok. I'll put it right here. What sparked the rebrand is I was dealing with a lot of imposter syndrome, especially as it comes to like education. Microlinks, the main thing is you're teaching people how to do a skill, you're teaching them that, but another angle was like, you know, if you want to have a 6-figure business, a 6-figure hair company, like this is a service that you do need under your belt. You know, that's one of my selling ploys. That's one of the things that I do. And encourage, and that's like how I get people to want to offer the service, because who doesn't want to make more income and work less? When I was doing my education, I battled with a lot of imposter syndrome. I just felt like, you know, God, like I'm not seeing 6-figure months, I'm not seeing 6-figure this, and I was just battling and battling. I felt like my brand didn't look like what a 6-figure brand typically looks like. And then God, you know, really wrestled with me. I was looking through my business, and I was looking through my revenue, and I was looking at things, and I was like, oh my God, like God brought to my attention, like, you've made over 6 figures, and that was like confirmation that I was on the right path, and I didn't have to feel like I was not qualified, because I was battling with feeling qualified to teach people. Even though I knew I was, I feel like God just had to like reassure me, and he did just that. So, and it was more so to point out, your journey is your journey. Your 6-figure story doesn't look like everyone else's, but it's still your story, and this is your story. And my story looked like I had to make 544 sales to reach 6 figures. My human hair company did that, and I am proud of my journey. I'm proud of how I got there, even though I didn't see it at the time, and even though I, really didn't give myself the credit that I deserve. It's like God had to sit me down and remind me, like, you're qualified. You can teach this. Next. Now what? So it's almost like I was really checked. Spiritually I was being checked. Because like, if I'm telling you to do something, I need you to do it. I need you to act on it. And so that's why I'm here. I do feel like God is going to see me to reaching 6 figures again. And I feel like this time, I know that this time it's going to look totally different. And the difference from then and now, I've learned so much. I've grown so much as an entrepreneur. And I feel like, God is calling me to document it, because once he does it for me, I'm not, I'm no one special. I'm no one different than you guys, and you guys can do it too. But I just feel like he wants the miracles that he's doing in his people's life, his children's life, to be on display, to honor, and for you to honor and glory him. It's not about me, but he wants to use us to show other people what he can do. And I do feel like that's the nature of what's going on. And I do know that my company is going to reach those numbers. I don't even want to cap it and say that I'm only going to be 6 figures. I don't know what God has for me and my brand. I just know that I'm supposed to move when I'm called to move and do what I need to do. And my biggest thing is developing discipline. I struggle with that time to time, but like, this is the most disciplined I've been in a very long time. And one thing about becoming a 6-figure business or any type of well-established business, you have to have discipline. Discipline is not motivation. Discipline is not, any of those things. Discipline means you're going to do something no matter how you feel, no matter what you're going through, and no matter what life is throwing at you. That is discipline. And I needed a lot of work in that area. To bring you guys up to speed, in episode 1, I was planning out my cover collection. That is the collection, the hair extensions that match my hair extension method that I offer in the salon. It's one of my top services that I offer in the salon when it pertains to microlinks. It's a service that my clients go for, and I have designed a new weft type. It is a very flat, seamless weft, and we call it the cover weft.
I like to dance, come on, do the cha-cha. Shorty Spanish, so she like to call me Papa. True fact, everything I do, they call it flaca. All they do is copy me, I call them Waka. She keep worried about my hoes, I had to block her. Had to kick off the list, I'm playing soccer. Why you acting Jamaican, you not even the roster. If you really a Jamaican, make the pasta. I'm just a nigga, everybody catch a vibe with. Stay out the way, cause I don't like to be in nonsense. You talking about me, then you worry about the wrong shit. If I put you on this song, it'll be a long disc. I'm thinking long term, talking about the Forbes list. What if we talking right now, you make the poll list. Facts.
So I want to, number 1, show you guys the swatches in person, because you guys never got to see the swatches in person. I created content and all of this that was supposed to go in the vlog, but the footage got deleted. I won't keep repeating that, but I just had to let you guys know. So the swatches are here. They're live. They're in the flesh. And we're going to talk about them on this Good Fine Monday. I finally get to give you guys the first sneak peek into the covered collection. This is our new covered weft. It's exclusive at deluxehairgallery.co, and it is a staple and something that you need to do the covered method. And if you are interested in the covered weft, it is available for purchase.
To your DM, buy honey for your fucking hair, too early for your fucking nails. You running out of shoes to wear, so I bought you another pair. Girl, I got you another dress, so bring your ass up down them stairs. I buy you shit because you wear it. And plus because you know I care. Bitch, you know you love it here. That's why you keep on coming there. Your nigga can't compete, I swear. He tried but now he look too weird, baby. I'll come and slide by 8 p.m. and send a text to your DM. 500 for your fucking ass, 200 for your fucking nails. You running out of shoes to wear.
Morning, Luxe Babes. I'm having a matcha latte, iced, homemade, no vibes. So today is Tuesday. We're back 2 days in a row. I hope you guys, first of all, I hope you guys enjoyed the new intro. It'll get better. I'm very pleased with it. I'm like, let me get back to my roots and get my YouTube channel back up to par. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the new intro. The more we make moments, the more the intro will change. You feel me? And I hope you guys liked being caught up yesterday on the covered collection. I'm super thrilled about that collection. I'm super excited. It's my first collection ever, and it is not even like done. I'm not even done doing the PR for it. I'm just getting started. Like, this is my baby. I'm building it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy that. So as promised, this week we're pulling out a new promise to self. Oh my gosh, guys. You guys haven't seen me do this since episode like 2. And I have pulled quite a few out, but I lost a lot of footage. So we're going to go ahead and see what's next. I'm so nervous. Like, oh my God. If I don't like it, I'm changing it. I don't know. Maybe I won't change it. I don't want to be able to see them. And right now I can see some of them. Okay, hold on. Okay, now I can't see nothing. Okay. Oh my God. What am I pulling out? Bruh. I don't know. Here, so I want you guys to see this. Oh, there we go. Okay, so this promise to self reads, book brand shoot after launch is planned. I don't know if this is in the right order because I did a soft launch of the website, but I have not pulled out the actual card to plan the launch, meaning start the marketing, start certain things. I know I shouldn't be letting a little stick dictate that, but I'm just trying to just eliminate what steps to do things in and just get things done. So I'm just going to pull another one. This one has no time limit, so I'm going to go pull another one. I'm going to pull another one. Okay. Well, I got to do one of these. Okay. Whatever. Look like I'm doing 2 things. Okay, I want you guys to, let's focus. Let's get some focus in our life. Wow. Okay, God, I see what you're trying to do. Woo-hoo. I see what you're trying to do. I already have some people in mind. Okay. These both have no time limit. I kind of hate when I don't have a time limit on things. I guess when I wrote this, I didn't feel like there needed to be a timeline. So, guys, I guess we're about to plan a brand shoot. I don't know which, like, I should have been more specific. Like, am I doing shots for my education, for my class? Or am I doing shots for DHG Pro hair? Let me just say that on camera. I need to back up. Let me back that up. So I do have a top 5. Well, I'm going to make a top 5 or top 10. And whoever aligns and whichever works out perfectly, depending on what the budget allows, once I create it, then we will have maybe 1 or 2 influencers, one with tools, one with hair. Or if they both want hair, I'll give it to a stylist to use, and then I'll give it to a influencer to use, so we can get an idea of how people are going to wear it. I want to know how the consumers feel about it, and I want to know how the other professionals feel about my product. It's time to test it and, you know, see if I'm the only one that loves it, because I know that I won't be. You understand? So I think collaboration is super important. So I want to make sure that I get some PR for both angles, from the consumer and from the professional. Because if you go to dhgprohair.com, you guys will see that a regular consumer can shop from my site, but in order to get the pro discount and be a pro member, you have to be a licensed professional. So it's open to the public, like they can buy it and take it to their stylist. Consumers can, and stylists can come in and buy it and get it at a wholesale rate for their customers.
I don't know what to say. It's feeling like me season right now. I feel so bad for anybody who doesn't fuck with me. Mute me, block me, whatever you need to do, because it's the me season right now. It's my time.
What I'm about to do now is charge the camera, and I'm going to go ahead and upload episode 8. And I'm going to go ahead and plan the brand shoot and start thinking about like models and like the visuals for the cover collection. Like I want it to be timeless. I want it to be like very clean, very just hair focused. So I just want everything to be clean and fresh. And you know, I do kind of have a vision for how I want it to go. I want either me to be working on the models, or I either want other stylists to be a part of the shoot and possibly work on models, like behind the scenes, like we're in like a workshop type feel. Like I invite stylists to a workshop to work with the product, and they start creating looks with DHG Pro hair on their provided model, if that makes any sense. So you'll have the DHG Pro collection, and the stylists get to have creativity on how they mix and match DHG Pro hair. So off the top of my head, that is what I visualized for the shoot. How I would turn that into still images, I don't know, but I'm thinking it would be just like a workshop, and I'll have someone kind of come in and get video of it and take photos of it, you know, just to, so it's not like a stand pose. It's not going to be like that type of shoot. It'll be more like a creative visual, because I took notes. I watched all of my vlogs to make sure I've updated you guys on everything, and the main thing that came up was bring you guys up to speed. I need to talk to you guys about what happened in episode 1, about the swatches, letting you guys know that I did them, include the content that I created. So in editing, I'm going to, at the end of me showing you guys the swatches, I'm going to put on the screen the professional content that I created so you can see what's been circulating around social media in regards to DHG Pro hair, and the covered collection and the new covered with. So I am bringing you up to speed. I have done the samples of the hair samples. I am not able to show you guys the inventory because I sold it and it's already in client's hair. So that content I won't be able to show you guys like the covered with in person, unfortunately, unless I find a piece of it somewhere. I just haven't done inventory again. But I do have content that I'll play. Maybe I'll play it here so it's in context. I'll show the video of the covered with. I'll insert it right after this clip so you can see how uniquely designed it is, how game changing it is. Okay. I'm gonna show y'all content for DHG Pro hair. So tomorrow I'm probably not gonna talk about it today, but I have a resource called DHG. It's our smart profit tool. I promise we'll get into that, but we're not gonna get into it in this clip. So I'm gonna go finish my mantra, upload episode 8, edit episode 9, and continue vlogging episode 10. Your girl is on a roll. Luxe Babes. So welcome to another day of this week's vlog. It is Tuesday of the following week. I know. Shh. It's fine. We're not gonna talk about it. We're gonna go with the flow. We get a new week. We get a new start. We get to readjust. Recommit. Yeah? Okay. So, the last time we spoke, we pulled out 2 promises. We are working on the DHG Pro Hair PR. Okay? I am taking this part of my brand seriously. I've never in my life did PR. But here we are. So, I've been researching all of the influencers. I definitely have a very much so like relationship in my mind with these people, like a friendship. I've grown to love their channels and I enjoy watching them, and they are regulars on my YouTube homepage. As far as the hairstylist that I have in mind, I only have 3 that are like that I've been following and really like, you know, impressed by their brand and would love to collaborate with these people. And I've been like an active supporter when I can, because I'm usually kind of low-key and silent. So about 3 of these hair professionals on my list I have a bond or I'm a fan of. The last few minutes, what I've been doing is going through social media and looking up different microlink specialists. A lot of the people on this list are not going to have any type of relationship with me, and I don't have a relationship with them, but I do know and I know without a doubt that my product can help them have the most amazing, beautiful, flawless, seamless, and healthy results when it comes to microlink when we're thinking long term, because microlinks are a top luxury service, right? And that means you want people to get it over and over. Well, let's be honest, when it comes to any type of extension or anything that you're adding to the hair over time, you have to do everything in moderation. And if these stylists, or if a stylist feels the same way that I feel about scalp care and long-term health of our clients' hair, we want something that will hold up and keep the integrity of the client's hair long term. Meaning, if they wear this over and over, we want to lessen the results of traction alopecia. We want to lessen the tugging and pulling that is associated with hair extensions over time. And I'm just like all of these other stylists. Like, I've been using what's been at our fingertips. I use the same type of wefts that other stylists have been using up until I discovered a better way. Technology, and I'm always, you know, technology has come a long way, so we can do more and we can have better results and we can have better quality hair extensions. That's why, again, guys, I designed the covered weft, because no matter how many times I did microlinks, I always thought to myself, dang, this can be flatter. Dang, this can be, you know, more seamless. I've seen multiple ways of people trying to make microlinks as flat as possible, and I've tried different techniques that aren't my methods, and they just did not work for my clientele. Like, there's different ways people have tried to make it flat and tried to make it seamless, but there's always a con. And just with my research, I've landed with the covered weft. I've designed this weft to be just so light and comfortable to the client, so comfortable. And I feel like this weft also gives stylists so much more versatility when it comes to creation, when it comes to customizing, and when it comes to like our artistry. Like, we want to have fun with extensions, have variety, and the covered weft gives that. You know, it solves the problem of overall, over the long term, becoming damaging. You know, it eliminates that. because this is like our most lightest weft yet, and we all know the biggest cause of traction alopecia is heaviness and tension and weight. And one thing about Black women in our community, we like very full hair, we like very voluminous, luxurious extensions, and that sometimes comes at a price. In DHG Pro Hair, the covered weft is here to eliminate that problem for us. Okay, let's get into the covered weft. This is our latest weft design. It was designed specifically for our covered method. This is a microlink technique that we have been doing exclusively at deluxehairgallery.co. It's super light, super flexible, super versatile. And with the covered weft, it is 10 times lighter and you need less hair to do this installation. This client got 3 rows. That's right, 3 rows of microlinks using the covered weft. If you guys want to learn more about this technique and this weft, go to dhgprohair.com. Sign up to become a DHG Pro account holder today. You know, so the people, I say all that to say, the people on this list, I know that my product can help them. I may not have a personal relationship with them or have been following them for X amount of time, but I know that if they say they're a microlink specialist, that the covered weft will change their client's experience, and it will change what they're able to create in the salon, and it will also bring their clients even more happiness when they get this new weft type. When they start offering it to their clients, it will literally open up so many more opportunities for the stylist, and it will lead to overall helping them aid in the health of their client's scalp and hair. So I'm super excited about that, and that's what we're doing today. I'm just finalizing the list. Yes, last week when I initially pulled out the Promise to Self, I got a little overwhelmed, and I'm such a creative and I'm such an overthinker. I was literally formulating, and I'll put in pictures and video. I was not only like picking who I wanted to send the hair extensions to, I was also like customizing and creating like an edit of how I would install these extensions on the particular person. So like Maya Galore, I'm a big fan of Maya Galore. I'll insert her picture in her social media here. And when I looked at her skin and just following her channel, I know that she's a big fan of dark hair. She barely plays around with color, but I also feel like she's open to color, and she's kind of in her jet black era. So I created like a brunette edit for her. I put in 3 different weft colors that I think would look good for her. What I picked for Maya Galore was Cafe Noir, Fendi, and Cider. I felt like that edit would give her so much versatility. It would be such a look that eats down on her. You know what I mean? It's giving a little bit of Kelly Rowland and the Mia Cooper, or the added depth. So Maya Galore is a brown skinned woman, and I just feel like that edit will look so good on her. So I was kind of going out of my way and overcomplicating things by like creating like an edit for her, like what I want to send her and why, and the lengths. And to me, that kind of overwhelmed me. So I took a step back and I decided to simplify it, because I did not necessarily, I didn't make it clear on how far to take the PR list. So I decided to take a step back, simplify it, and just pick the people I would want on my PR list. And guys, PR lists come with a cost. PR lists are expensive. So first of all, I need to figure out my budget for a PR list. That's why I limited each thing to 5 people, because this costs me money, and my DHG Pro hair has been taken off of my original website, so I have not been creating income when it comes to DHG Pro hair sales, because it has been rebranded. My website just relaunched on January 31st. It's been off of my website since last year. The only sales I've made is on my interactions with clients. So I've taken a loss to create this launch and to just rebrand everything. So with that saying, with me saying that, I say that to say, having a PR list, you need to determine a budget. And I do feel like I'm only going to probably send one person off of each list something after I contact them and have a game plan. Because right now, that's just the budget. You know what I mean? If the budget increases, I will add to that. But like when you're doing a PR list, it does cost you. These people are not paying for it. You're trying to get them interested in your product. So that's where I plan to start. I'm going to figure out a budget, stick to the budget, and go from there. Ideally, I would like to have PR packaging, like a PR, what do you call it? I would like to have like a PR box for DHG Pro Hair for the Covered Weft collection, which is really the essentials. This is like the start of the collections being launched, and I feel like everyone needs these essentials in their kit or as their go-to when they're designing microlinks, right? So I would hope to one day have a PR box. So right now, of course, it would just be my DHG Pro box. Very similar to the DHG Pro University boxes. What's up, Luxe Babes? It is now, it has to be at least 6 p.m. or 7 p.m. in the evening. I just got off work. Yay. We were in DeluxeHairGallery.co today, working, putting in that work. Also, we posted some content today. We got covered back in motion. We posted an IG reel. I will insert it. We're just amping up DHG Pro hair. Okay, let's get into the covered weft. This is our latest weft design. It was designed specifically for our covered method. This is a microlink technique that we have been doing exclusively at DeluxeHairGallery.co. It's super light, super flexible, super versatile. And with the covered weft, it is 10 times lighter and you need less hair to do this installation. This client got 3 rows. That's right, 3 rows of microlinks using the covered weft. If you guys want to learn more about this technique and this weft, go to dhgprohair.com. Sign up to become a DHG Pro account holder today. We're talking about the covered weft, one of our latest weft designs, and we're also making some noise in regards to Covered by DHG Pro Hair, which is our masterclass. I teach microlink hair extensions, and this class is sponsored by DHG Pro Hair in collaboration with DHG Pro University, and I'm super excited about that. As you guys know, the whole point of doing this vlog series, I am combining my brands, making them cohesive, and the best way to introduce DHG Pro Hair is to go ahead and partner up with our sister company, which is DHG Pro University. That was a mouthful. In the last clip, I was talking about DHG Smart Profit Tool, like in passing, but I really want to really quickly elaborate on that. It's one of our resources to our DHG Pro professionals as well as our DHG Pro University students. The Profit Tool is essentially a pre-formulated spreadsheet that helps our pros and our students generate the right rate to retail their retail at. Whether that's retail, human hair extensions, or tools, Smart Profit helps you guys generate and project the best rate to sell your products for. And if you guys don't know, my brand, DHG Pro Hair, which is being rebranded, is one of my brands that reached 6 figures. My human hair company did reach 6 figures. But the only thing with that is I netted 6 figures. I did not gross 6 figures. I'm the type of educator, I like to teach from a standpoint of like all of my mistakes. And I can definitely tell you that I made a lot of them on the way. And one of my biggest mistakes was not knowing the proper rates to charge for my products, for my tools, for my inventory, and sometimes my services. So with that, I decided on this journey, on this go round, on my way to my next 6 figures, that I'm going to profit. Hello, I'm going to profit 6 figures this time. It won't just be a number that I reach. It'll be a number that I get to see the fruits of. You know, I get to see like I get to really like have that income. So essentially, when you get the profit tool, the smart profit tool, you'll have an area for your product or inventory, you'll have costs, and then you'll have all the fees associated with packaging, shipping, and then you'll have what we call the actual cost. And from the actual cost, what we do is this tool will then suggest the best retail rate. You're going to have different markups, aka different margins, different profit margins. And you will look at those profit margins, see which profit margin aligns with your goal, and from there you will move on to the phase where you start charging that price for your retail, and then you're on your way to profiting whatever your said goal is. Okay, another thing about this tool that I really love is it's based off of GHG Pro Hair. So it already comes with all of our inventory and the wholesale rates. And this tool also manages inventory. It lets you know exactly how much you get in your order, how many pieces you'll be ordering. It lets you know how much you're going to invest, and then it also calculates what you are projected to sell in retail. It states what you're projected to profit, and that's the whole point of this tool. You know exactly how much you need to invest to reach your goals, and that's one thing that I did not have on my journey to six figures, especially with my hair company. So I'm super excited about this tool. I'm BB Nicole, and I'm going to show you guys how I profit smart. Here is an invoice of one of my most recent orders. In this video, I'm going to break down how I make sure that I'm charging the correct amount to gain a profit from my investment. I'm going to break down all the fees you need to make sure that you include into your pricing, and let's get into it. So here are some things that you should consider. So let's just say this is my product, this is the quantity, and this is what I get it for wholesale. So the hair total you would think is $140. But if we add in shipping costs, processing fees, you get what we call the actual costs. And in my Smart Profit tool, I have an even more detailed list on how you guys can make sure that you're covering the expense costs for all of your extensions and making sure you're not paying out of pocket for your expenses, especially as it pertains to retail. So then I have different potential markup rates that you can use to make sure you cover your fees and things like that. And right down over here is the recommended retail pricing per unit. That's how I make sure that I am profiting smart and not leaving any money on the table. If you want to see more videos like this, follow my page as well as follow me on YouTube. See you guys later. What's up, Luxe Babes? Wow, so we have made it through this week's vlog. I'm just checking in. It's a Thursday check-in. So far you guys have seen Monday of last week, Tuesday of last week, Tuesday of this week, Wednesday of this week, and today is Thursday. So this is my first vlog where it's business focused, and it was a little all over the place and a little hectic, but I wanted to go ahead and close out the vlog this Thursday, go ahead and close it out today, give my final thoughts, and do what I've been hoping to implement, which is a weekly check-in to look at the week we had, see if we accomplished our goals, all of that. So that's exactly what we're going to do today, and we're going to close out the vlog here. I am in the salon. So if I'm going to be honest, I feel like this week I did accomplish some of my goals. However, I also feel like I can do a lot better with time management. I did not really implement my routines this week, and that cost me. I feel like I spent a lot of time doing things that were off task and off brand, if I'm being honest. And I also feel that when I get the proper equipment, when I'm working with my new equipment that's on the way, fingers crossed, I feel like editing will be simplified. I feel like filming will be a little more simplified. But as far as staying on task this week, Monday, of last week, I did what I had to do. I filmed the color swatches. Boom, that went good. Tuesday, I picked up the camera and I was talking to you guys about the covered class and the covered weft. I did great. And then we have a drop off. I don't know what happened on Tuesday, but I can assure you I did not keep my word. I like discipline. And it sucks because you can see that. You can see me come back the following Tuesday and just, low energy, trying to like squeeze things in and do what I said I was going to do in the last video. And I'm just trying to give like myself grace. But I'm also like really thinking about one of my devotionals, which was living in excellence and doing things in excellence. And honey, lately I just haven't been. Like, I've been out of the gym. I feel like that's affecting my discipline because I haven't been in the gym. I've been eating poorly. I don't know. I'm just a little, if I'm being honest, a little like frustrated. I feel like I'm slipping like back to like old habits, and I really just want to like finish what I start, if that makes any sense. So that's how I'm feeling today. I'm feeling like I really need to amp up my discipline. I need to bring back my fitness. I need to start back working out. And when I start a vlog, I need to finish it in the appropriate time. Like, that's my goal. That didn't happen, but we're gonna keep working towards that. We're locked in, Luxe Babes. We're locked in. I did end up finishing out the vlog. Of course, like I said, it's like a week later. But the gist of the vlog was to pull out another promise, and we did that. I did end up finalizing my PR list, and I will put that on the screen. I had more influencers than I had pro stylists, and just to reiterate, the PR list is to start promoting and marketing DHG Pro Hair, the covered weft, and the new essentials collection. Okay, so we want to get this new product, this new weft type, in as many hands as possible. So that's the whole point of that. I talked a little bit about the Smart Profit tool. My footage cut off, but I was talking about the Smart Profit tool and how that's a retail pricing strategy and tool to help my professional stylists as well as my students when it comes to retailing of human hair. Like I discussed earlier in the vlogs, as I'm teaching my students at DHG Pro University, I noticed that we run into issues. Like, I don't really teach my students and then drop off the face of the earth from them. I create a ongoing like relationship with them. So some have reached out and some have mentioned like, hey, how do I start becoming a vendor and retailing human hair extensions? And that's where DHG Pro Hair comes in, my wholesale company. I offer that as a resource. I'm not really into like selling my vendors and things like that. Like, I'm not going to sell a source that's helped me generate 6 figures. Like, I'm just not going to do that. That wouldn't be smart. But what I can do and what I can offer my students is access to that resource, and that's how my human hair company has transitioned and being rebranded into a wholesale company. I don't just sell to the consumers anymore. I also sell to professionals, and I offer them a discounted wholesale rate as long as they are a DHG Pro account holder on my website. So that is in full effect. That website is up. That website is doing great. The Profit tool is available for professionals, and it's also a gift that I give my pro account holders once they place a retail order. Overall, I feel like this week went okay. It absolutely could have been better. It shouldn't have taken me 2 weeks to do something, to knock out goals. Just holding myself accountable. Don't really want to get stuck in a rut and don't really want to find myself in a position where I'm procrastinating all the time. So I want to work on discipline. I want to get things done as soon as it's on my mind to do, and that's just something that I want to work on. I don't know if you guys enjoyed this vlog. I hope you did. I'm super excited to be getting back to business because I've been vlogging a lot about family and home life, and I'm happy to be in the salon and having business discussions with you guys because I'm super passionate about it. The camera cut off, but so you guys will hopefully see me working out next week and just finishing what I started. That's what I'm trying to say. You guys will see me finish what I start. Thank you guys for tuning in, especially if you made it all the way to here. I will see you guys in the next vlog. Remember to follow me on all social media platforms. I'll link them down below. I haven't been inviting you guys to follow me, but I'm BB Nicole on all social media, TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, as well as Facebook. Also guys, I almost forgot because 2 episodes have come out since episode 6, which is my birthday vlog, and I did the last weekly check-in then, and I was talking to you guys about Klarna. Well, I did not get approved for Klarna, guys. I was taking you guys through the process with me, so I'm gonna try to make it quick. I did not get approved for Klarna, and that was something that I was hoping I would be approved for, especially when it comes to the launching of dhprohair.com, because I felt like that would help me drive more sales and make my website look a lot more credible. So I was bummed about that, but I'm believing in God that when the time comes, maybe my business is not ready, maybe I don't have the systems in place for that yet, so I just decided to let it go, and I let it go to the point where I forgot to update you guys. So I did want to update you guys on that. My good sis Trin, she reached out to me and she was asking me about the process, like how did you go about getting Klarna, getting set up with that, and I forgot to even mention to you guys that we did not get approved for Klarna, but we are moving forward. So that wraps up this week's vlog. We'll see you next episode. This industry is all about evolution and innovation. That's why I'm relaunching my education program. I'd like to introduce you guys to Covered by BHG Pro Hair.